What's going on? The APEcoach from Six-Pack Gaming, where we bring you the best play-to-earn NFT games and new Metaverse projects. Today, we are back with another update here on CyBall. There are some big updates that have just been implemented and some more updates to come later this week. So be sure to smash that thumbs up button, make sure you subscribe and got notifications turned on, and let's dive right into it. And if that wasn't enough, we are also going to be drawing the winners of the Derby Stars whitelist giveaway, because we have the third and final pre-sale coming up in 5 days, 22 hours. So we are going to be picking 3 winners from this past YouTube video and 2 winners from the Twitter post here. All you had to do was comment, subscribe, join our Discords, and you know, just follow the steps that were in the video or follow the steps on the Twitter. All right, so we are going to be drawing the winners of those later in this video, so you definitely want to stick around to see if you were one of the lucky winners. Alrighty, so as you can see here, we've got nickname clubs. CyLoans V2 has finally been implemented, which means Flash mentoring is here, as well as a guild leaderboard. All right, so the Flash mentoring is going to allow you to mentor your CyBlocs without having to recall those teams from your scholars. So this is huge. This is going to make it so much quicker and easier to be able to mentor your CyBlocs and to be able to expand your teams and to keep building things up. All right, so this went live here Friday, April 22nd, so just a few days ago. Everything is up and running now. They've got CyLoans V2. You can nickname your own guild, essentially, your wallet, and you can now create clubs so that you can kind of organize your scholars and all that sort of stuff within CyLoans. Now, what we have to do for CyLoans V2 is we have to migrate all of our CyBlocs from V1. If you haven't already done this, we got to migrate from V1 over to V2. And so I'm going to show you exactly how to do that here. All right, so we come here. We've got all of our CyBlocs that are leased out here. All right, and you will see all these guys are V1. So here's what we've got to do. Okay, all the guys except for the ones that are marked V2, obviously, right? So I'm going to select all of these except for the ones that are already in V2, because we don't need to migrate those. All right, so we've got all those. We are going to cancel these. Confirm. Oh, it looks like I selected. Oh, there we go. I'm glad it gives you that little pop-up. I missed 2 V2s. All right, so we are going to cancel all the V1s there. Alrighty, and it pops up with the little MetaMask thing. That's all good. And now I do have 2 pages of these guys, so I'm gonna have to do a second transaction, I believe. But we are going to cancel all the V1s for now. Now, don't worry, this is not going to reset the levels as long as you do what I'm gonna show you here. Okay, so we've got all those guys, and then we have these guys as well. So we are also going to cancel those. So we're canceling all the V1s, all right? And now once this goes through, it's pretty quick and easy to actually migrate them over to V2, right? Okay, so that said it confirmed. Let's just refresh. And you gotta sign in again. And there we go. Oh, there's still a few more in V1 here. Maybe we had a 3rd page that I didn't see there. Okay, so once we cancel these guys, we should be good to go. Got more CyBlocs than I thought, I suppose. All right, so once these cancel out, we're getting there. We are getting there. Alrighty, so there we go. Success to delist CyBlocs. So all of those guys have been canceled, right? So now they are all in this recalling tab. So you click recalling, you see all these guys are V1. And we've got, you know, multiple pages of these. So we're gonna select all of them, and then we just hit migrate. Okay, if you hit finalize recall, that's gonna pull them back into your wallet. That's gonna reset all the levels and stats and that sort of stuff. So instead, we just want to hit migrate, and basically all that's gonna do is transfer them into version 2 of the CyLoans market, and then that will allow for the Flash mentoring, which I will show you how to do that right after this as well. Oh, and here is the nickname part. So what we can do is we can do 6-Pack Gaming Guild. All right. And then just like that, there you go. We have edited our nickname. Looks nice and clean. So we've got all but 4 that are already migrated. We're going to migrate these guys now. Confirm this once again. And then once this transaction goes through, they should all be moved over into V2 of the CyLoans market. Confirm this one last time. All right. Success to migrate CyBlocs. All right, so we have all of these guys in V2 here. It says they're migrating right now. So now when you come to listed, you have all of the guys that you migrated to V2. All right. And then the least ones, we still have these V2 guys here. So with any of these guys that are enlisted, they are all good. You just have to get your scholars to go back and claim them back into their inventory. All right. So just like they would for starting up their scholarship, they would come to the CyLoans market, they would click whitelist, and then whatever CyBlocs are listed for their email, for their account, they will show up here and they will just be able to claim those guys and start playing with them. All right. So that's it. All right. That's how you migrate all of the guys into V2. Right, and now what that allows for is the flash mentoring. So you come to the mentors tab, click on one of these guys here, and now normally it would show all your guys in your wallet that you'd recalled in the past. You could sort by them. Now there's this extra tab up here that says leased. So this is any of your CyLoans that are, or CyBlocs that are already leased out on the market. And then you can see all of your different CyBlocs. You can see we have like 11 pages or so here. And then it also shows the cooldowns if you have some guys that still, you know, they can't mentor yet. Okay, so the one unfortunate thing that they haven't implemented yet here is the filters for the mentor counts. When you go in your wallet, you can see, you know, your mentor counts. You can sort by 0, 1, 2 mentors, as well as traits, you know, common, rare, super rare, and how many traits they have, which is really, really nice if you're trying to find like a specific CyBloc that you want to mentor. Unfortunately, in the least thing right now, they don't have those. So I'm hoping they'll implement those soon here as they kind of, you know, update and upgrade things. But that would be a very, very helpful thing for them to add back in. So we're just going to do 3 quick mentors here just to show you how it works, you know, when they're already leased out. Here is one that we want to mentor right now. So we've got this guy selected. And again, you can see their stats, their traits. And you can select whether you want to do CBT or BUSD. We have CBT, so we're going to do that. So you just do approve the contract, confirm it, and then you're just going to have to mentor once that transaction goes through. I do want to mention as well, the CyBall team just made an announcement yesterday that sounds like the cost of mentoring here is going to be going up even more. It may cost even more CBT coming up pretty soon here, but we will get to that once we get through the mentors here. All right. Okay, so let's approve the CBT spend now. And this is what is going to actually mentor these guys, I believe. There we go, approved. And okay, so this one, there was one extra step because it's the first time I believe that we've done the V2 mentoring. We had to like sign for the mentoring, approve the CBT spend, and then now we have actually confirmed the mentoring cost, right? We've signed the transaction to do the mentor, and there we go, successfully mentored, and we have CyPod number 69178. Perfect. All right, so that is how that works. I'm going to go through and mentor another, like the rest of the team here, and then I will show you the rest of the updates that have been implemented and let you know what is coming very soon here in just a couple days. So we showed you how to do the nickname, we showed you how to migrate to the CyLoans V2 and do the flash mentoring. So let's just go over the additional thing that they added here is clubs. So this allows you to basically organize your scholars and just kind of sort things a little bit easier. Okay, so let me just read through this quickly for you, and then I'll show you how it works. So clubs are a complementary feature in the CyLoans to help guilds, lenders, and or managers manage and whitelist their members or borrowers in batches. Okay, so future releases, we plan to integrate clubs into CyBall Reborn and evolve this feature to become CyBall's in-game, in-app social network. So that's pretty cool. They're already starting to develop a social network within the game. Awesome stuff. And then here we go. To access clubs, head to profile clubs on the app. And then you have the club manager. So only for the club's owner. This is where the owner, manager of the club can create, edit, and manage their club, squad, and members. Okay, so you have home, which contains all the info of the club you're managing. You've got squads, which contain the list of squads within your club, and then members, which contain a list of members within your club. So basically, the way this works is it allows you to kind of break down your different scholars and stuff. So maybe you have different tiers of earners, like different levels of performers, and you have like an elite squad and you have rookies or something like that. And perhaps your scholars have to kind of earn their spot in one of those higher like elite squads within your guild. Or you could do something like you have managers having their own squad and then the scholars under them as part of their squad kind of thing, right? Like maybe you want to sort and have, you know, one manager with, you know, X amount of scholars is all part of one squad, and then the next squad is your next manager with X amount of scholars, etc. So you can kind of play around with it and, you know, see what makes sense for you and your guild and how, you know, how you want to go about that. But essentially it's real easy. It's just like everything else. So you come here to clubs once you're signed in, create new. We're going to call it 6 Pack Gaming, and you can put a description here too if you want. We're just going to put, oh, you have to put something here. So, 6 Pack Gaming Club. We are going to save that there, and there we go. We've got 6 Pack Gaming is created. There is one member because, you know, I'm the only one in it so far. And what we can do, you can edit the club, you can delete the club, the squads, you can create your own squad here. So we're going to go with the, you know, we got the 6PG Elite, we're going to go with the 6PG God Squad. Okay, and then you have a borrow limit for the number of CyBlocs. So I believe that's the number of CyBlocs for, you know, this specific squad. So depending on how many scholars, you're going to have to work out, you know, how many CyBlocs that'll be. So I don't know, we're just going to put 60 here for the sake of this. Okay, so we've got one squad here, the God Squad, 0 members so far, and then the borrow limit for them. So then you can go into members and you can add new members. Okay, so you can select what squad you want to do, and then you can enter their email here, and then that will add them to that squad. So then you can build out all of your squads and that. So that is the whole club manager section. That's just for the owners. And then there's the My Club tab here, and so this is just showing any clubs that you're a part of. You can see I'm part of 6 Pack Gaming here. The nice thing here too is you can see the squad that they're in, the total earnings for the squad, or for the club, I suppose, and then like the win rates as well. So that is really cool. And then the list shows all of the different clubs in here. So you can see, you know, Avocado DAO, which they have multiples here. It looks like you can see what their earnings are, what their win rate is, and apparently you can ask to join right through this interface as well. So pretty cool. You can see only a few have really started to build these out. You've got Gaia Guild, One Moon Guild, Tavern, you know, a bunch of these guys, Huga, and then you've got, you know, guys like Avocado and that sort of thing. But yeah, really cool stuff. It's great to see them developing not just, you know, the gameplay aspects themselves, but also the management tools, the dashboard, and creating this sort of like social environment here, you know, the social setting within the game. It's really cool to see. So that is that. The last thing I believe on this, so this is just saying as well, this is just a pre-release of clubs, so it's only for the whitelisted guilds that are within the guild leaderboard right now, but it will be coming to more users as, you know, things develop further and as they get to kind of test things and integrate and all that. We covered the CyLoans V2 and migrating to there, as well as the Flash mentoring. And the last thing here is just the guild leaderboard. So this is very cool. Again, you can kind of see how your guild stacks up, what their win rate is, what their win-loss is, the total number of CyBlocs. So I'll show you that real quick as well. So you just come up here, click on leaderboard, and then there's this here. So there's accounts, which will show individual accounts, their win rate, all that sort of stuff. And then there's guilds here, okay? So you can see the highest guild here with a 62% win rate. That's actually quite impressive. They've got 95 CyBlocs, and you can see the breakdown, you know, 9 gold, 22 silver, 64 bronze, and then you can see their wins and losses. Then you've got, you know, When Moon Guild, and you can kind of scroll through. We'll see, I think we're somewhere around the 40s. Yeah, right here, Six Pack Gaming at 44. It shows our breakdown of all of our CyBlocs. It shows our current win rate, how much CBT we've generated with that, and all that sort of stuff. So very, very cool to see. You can see some of these guys have played quite a few games. 1.1 million, or no, sorry, 116,000 wins and 110,000 losses, 51%. That's pretty impressive for 2,400 CyBlocs there. And you can see, again, they only have 3 legendaries in Guild 5. So it's not like these bigger guilds are, you know, dominating because they have all the platinums and legendaries. They really don't have that many in the grand scheme of things. When you're looking at, you know, Avocado Guild and you know, Guild Fi and a lot of these bigger names, they really don't have a ton of legendaries and platinums. It's mostly kind of bronze, silver with a few higher rarities kind of mixed in there. And that's, you know, the same sort of breakdown that we have at Six Pack Gaming as well. Where were we here? You can see, yeah, 67 bronze, 4 silver, 1 gold. So yeah, that is a very, very cool feature, and you can kind of see how the guilds are doing throughout the first season, this first league. And I'm excited to see the continued developments of this. I'm really, really looking forward to how this guild, how the guild tournaments are going to progress, because soon they're going to be face-to-face, you know, head-to-head sort of competitions and that sort of thing. So that'll be really, really cool. Those will be things that we can like stream, you know, events. So it's gonna be, there's gonna be a lot coming to this. Now, one last thing before we wrap this is they just announced a new, or they just put out a new announcement yesterday that's hinting at a few changes coming very soon here to CyBall. So the last sort of big update coming from them was yesterday here. So it says the Community Pool NFT Fund update. The Community Pool NFT Fund has been a huge success, and we have been able to acquire a large number of CyBlocs to reward our community members with more scholarship opportunities. We now plan to recalibrate the parameters to continue to sustain this fund. In order to recalibrate, we will be temporarily shutting down the CyBloc buy bot until Friday. We will announce the new parameters for the bot on Friday and also turn the bot back on. And then here's the real kicker. Mentoring fees will also be updated on Friday as part of this initiative to help stabilize our CyBloc population. So this is very interesting. To me, that signals that the price of mentoring is going to be going up, but I don't know, you know, they could have some other data to, you know, adjust things, and who knows really. But if you guys weren't familiar with the Community Pool NFT Fund, we covered this in the previous video. Essentially, the CyBall team themselves had a bot that was kind of sweeping the floor on the CyBloc marketplace here, and basically buying every CyBloc that was under $205. So you can see the floor price has dropped to $165 now, while they've turned that off, which is still holding quite well. But that's the reasoning for this little drop in the floor price, is because they don't have a bot that's constantly sweeping the floor. And this makes sense because the cost of mentoring right now in terms of CBT is only about $120 or $115. So it didn't make sense that the floor price was, you know, over $200 when you could mentor a new CyBloc for $120. Essentially, it's like an $80 price gap. So they've turned that off. They're going to be revamping mentoring costs, as well as, you know, what they're going to do for the NFT fund. And again, that NFT fund is basically they're buying these CyBlocs and creating teams so that they could offer scholarships to active community members to be able to play the game for free, to be able to test it out, get into the game, be able to experience it, and they would only receive like a 10% share with that, but that allows them to get into the game and test it out and to be able to start earning something for free straight from the team themselves. And then the 90% that the team was keeping was going towards developing the game further and either burning excess CBT, you know, to help control inflation, or continuing to buy additional CyBlocs off the floor. Okay, so they're going to be revamping that, tweaking things, making sure that this economy is staying sustainable. And so far, it's been quite good. I was pretty surprised with things. You know, obviously on these unlocks, every like Tuesday, we have a bit of a drop off, but things are, you know, they're dropping pretty gradually. We've got this kind of nice sweeping motion going on, and this was trending up all the way until today's unlock. So we can see obviously things are dropping back down. I would expect they might drop down to about 7 cents again, and then we might see things pick back up, especially if they announce that the cost of mentoring is going up even more on Friday. You know, if people need more CBT to mentor, it's likely people will scoop some up for the low price while they can, in order to be able to mentor a bunch of teams, you know, for the following weeks, etc., etc. So I'm excited to see what is coming. Alrighty, now it is time to pick the whitelist winners. We have 3 coming from the YouTube video, 2 coming from the Twitter post, and all you had to do was follow the steps in there. So let's draw them. We've got the random comment picker. We have the comments. Who is gonna be winner number uno? Let's go, Leaf John. There we go. I like the breeding system. Whitelist cutie. All right, well, let's double check that he submitted his wallet, and it does look like he had, like he was the last one to submit. Crazy to see, but we have it right here. Leaf John, congratulations. You are the first winner. Let's add you to the list here. And now winner number 2. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Remain Doofus. The thing I love most about this game is the attention to detail in the UI and horses. Hey, I could not agree. Attention to detail is phenomenal with this. Remain, double check. You have got it. Love to see it. Right, where? Let me jump to it here. There we go. Remain. Perfect. We've got it here. So, let's add you to the winners here. Perfect, perfect. Next up, the third and final winner from the YouTube video is Johnson Nee. I'm just in love with the amazing graphics of the game, and another huge milestone for the P2E, that players can actually interact with so much in here. Looking forward for upcoming announcements. Awesome. All right, let's see if Johnson has submitted everything needed. Got it. We've got the YouTube name and the wallet address. You love to see it. Oh, what's going on here? Well, where did Discord go? That was interesting. Discord crashed there when I went to check. So again, and found it. Here we are, Johnson Nee. Congratulations. Let's add you to the list here. Number 3. All right, so those are the winners from the YouTube video. Now it is time to move on to the Twitter winners. All right, we have the Twitter comment picker here. We've got the retweets. Now let's see who is going to win it. Alienware Dell. Let's double check, make sure that they have retweeted. Where is it? Where is it? You can see another Derby Stars thing. Love it. There we go. We see it. They've got the retweet. And now let's add this to the winners here. Winner numero 4. We've got one more. Who is going to be the final winner here? We have Tabby. There we go. Look at that. All right, so X Tabby 16X. Let's see. Do we have it? Do we have it? there it is. It is retweeted. So there we go. Congratulations to all the winners. As a reminder, the Derby Stars pre-sale is in 5 days, 22 hours right now. That is May 4th, 12 a.m. UTC to May 5th, 5 a.m. UTC. So there will be a 5-hour period that anyone whitelisted will be able to get their horses, and then I believe the public sale is right after that as well. So that is everything. I think this was a phenomenal update. I'm super excited about, you know, the progress with the guild leagues, with the tournaments coming up, with, you know, the updates in the CyLoans market, being able to mentor now without having to recall your teams and reset your levels. That is huge. That's going to allow guilds to, you know, continue building, and, you know, owners to continue building their teams much quicker and easier, and you know, prevent you from having to reset your levels on all of your CyBlocs every time. And that's going to allow, you know, your scholars to continue earning at their higher rate that they've, you know, worked so hard to accomplish. It kind of sucks when, you know, they've worked really hard and gotten their CyBlocs all the way up to like max level, so they're at the highest earnings tier, and then all of a sudden you've got to reset them because you got to mentor another team for another scholar coming on, right? So yeah, those are all the big updates. I'm super excited about it. Let me know your thoughts. Leave a comment down below. As always, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe and got notifications turned on. And before we hop off here, we have to send a big shout out to all the new subs, all the new members on the channel here. You guys have been blowing it up once again. So thank you so much. We've got Jane, Camby, Binary, Andrej, Nathaniel, Eric, Brother, Fred, the Global Traveler, Ryan Miller, Metum, Mark Wayne became a member of the Monkey Gang. Let's go. Tezu, subscribe. Welcome to Six Pack Gaming. Pow Pow and Leap John became members of the Monkey Gang. Let's go. Salem, Anas, and then we got Jason, Roger, Betsack, Namoto, and Daniel, all members of the Monkey Gang. Absolutely killing it. Ori, Geeth, Dan, thanks for subbing. And then Glenn, Kim, and Dada Dada, members of the Monkey Gang. Love to see it. Spyro, Uab, Lionel, Mira, welcome, members of the Monkey Gang, killing it. And then LP, David, and Moroccan Game Reviews, thank you guys so much. Welcome to Six Pack Gaming. As always, could not do this without you guys, so I do greatly appreciate it. If you want to become a member of the Monkey Gang, the Gorilla Squad, or the Alpha Apes, you can click right below this video or come to the channel, click the join button, and then you can see the Monkey Gang, Gorilla Squad, Alpha Apes, totally optional, but you do get a special role in the Six Pack Gaming Discord, as well as access to the VIP lounge, where you get some early alpha on new games and projects and things like that. So totally optional, but I appreciate the support either way. Thank you guys so much, and until next time, as always, train hard, game hard, keep making those life-changing gains, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out, everyone.